Hi guys, I'm back. This is Keller Rules. Who's up for another review? I sure am. Now, I'm on a big spree tonight, with game reviews. As you can tell, I'm still on the same day, Saturday 29th of the 11th, or 11th of 29th, whatever you people like to call it. And let me tell you something, I'm in for another game. Now, as you can see, I've already reviewed Super Mario Bros. And Super Mario Bros. 2, the found levels. No, don't call them lost, please. They're not lost anymore. Super Mario Bros. 2, which was released in the West, was released in Japan later on in 1992 or something like that, as Super Mario USA. But we got it in 1989 in Australia and Europe. But I think you guys, North America got in 1988. So yeah, I mean, this game is apparently the sequel that North America thought of instead of the other one, because they found the other game too difficult for players. So what did they suggest? They suggested, why not this game? Now, as you can tell, this is a little bit different to most games you've probably heard of. This is the underwater theme, obviously, and the story's a bit different too. This is about when Mario opened the door after climbing a long stair in his dream. Another world spread before him and he heard a voice call for him. Okay, after awakening, Mario went to a cave nearby, and to his surprise, he saw exactly what he saw in his dream. Now, ain't that an original storyline? Now, unlike the previous game, you can actually select 4 characters from the Mario universe. Mario, Luigi, for the first time Toad, and for the first time Peach. Yes, Princess Peach. And apparently she had brown hair initially. I don't think it was until Super Mario World that they gave her orange hair. Isn't that weird? And like Super Mario Brothers The Lost Levels, or Found Levels I prefer to call them, you can only play this in one player, but at least you can select more characters. And like the previous game, you have a few lives to start off with, but unlike the previous games, there are only 3 levels in each world. And unlike the previous games in each level, you can't jump on enemies anymore. No, guess what you have to do? You have to be on the enemies, then press the B button or 1 button to pick them up. And the only way to kill them is by throwing them to other enemies, or throw these vegetables. That's right, vegetables. That is so original. It actually is original. Think about it. And unlike the previous game, you can finally backtrack. Thank God you can backtrack. Everyone loves backtracking, just in case you miss anything. And if you want secret areas, well, good luck finding pipes. I mean, you'll find these vases which are like pipes, but they very rarely come out. So these are also areas you can go to. And here you can find some health. Unlike the previous games, you need to have enough health in you. Okay? These little gem-shaped red gems are actually bars of your health, and you better have enough in order to survive. If you get hit once, one of those disappear. If all of them go, you die. And you turn small if you only got 1 left, and you turn big if you've got at least 2. And that's an extra life. You don't get many of them, but thank God there are some. And that was a power thing. And here's a turtle shell. Works like the previous game, but they don't come of turtle shell. They don't come out of Koopas anymore, because there are no Koopas, no Goombas, none of that shit. It's these bunch of enemies I've never seen in my life. In terms of the graphics, they're they're alright. Virtually. The only thing that's vastly improved is the character sprites. See, Mario looks more like himself actually. And unlike the previous game, you can actually use bombs. Interesting. This is just a secret way and a shortcut to get into the mini boss of this level. Yes, unlike the previous game, there are mini bosses. You always face this bird, this demented bird known as Birdo, who apparently looks a lot better in the All-Stars version than she does in the NES original. Because she actually has a bow and looks like a girl, but there are rumours that Birdo is actually a transvestite. Which, I don't know whether that's true or not, but it probably is. And you get this little orb that you need to pick up in order to actually get into this crow mouth or something to finish the level. It's weird, I know. But remember, this actually came from the game Doki Doki Panic, you know? Let's try Luigi. So Doki Doki Panic was more of an Arabian-themed side-scrolling game. It did adopt a lot of things from Mario, but it was a game of itself. Now, this dude, you will need his, I don't know what it's called, a magic carpet. This is apparently being influenced by, you know, the story of the Arabian Nights or Aladdin even. You know, a lot of the themes in this game are virtually, you know, it's all about magic powers and it's just not very Mario-like. Mario was meant to be about, you know, saving the princess or saving the world. But did you know, why would you put all this in a dream? People thought that this was a curse. And guess, let me tell you something. People are glad it's a game that's cursed because it's nothing like any of the Mario games today. And you need a key to go through those doors, by the way. Oh, and to get the star in this game is a bitch. You have to collect 5 of those cherries. And yeah. It works the same in the same theme music, but it's shorter. It lasts a lot shorter than it used to, which is a bitch. And you got these little things which I hate. I forgot what they're called. If you know what they are, you can tell me on my YouTube. I think that's all there is to say about this game. Apparently, the story is that the world is tyrannized by this big fat frog known as Wart. And you basically got to destroy him to save this world, which is Subcom. Yes, Subcom. And I've also realised something else. They have slightly changed the sprites compared to the North American version. Because I think in the other version, these blocks were blue. And I think the water was blue as well. And I can't get that heart! What the fuck? Oh, and at the end of each stage, if you manage to collect some coins, you can do this little bonus thing where you can get some lives, like a little slot machine. Now, everyone wants to see Peach, but no one wants to see Toad, because Toad barely has anything other than good strength. Peach, unlike anyone else, can actually fly for a bit. You know, if you hold the jump button. This is apparently a Super Smash Bros. Move. One of the Super Smash Bros. Moves. To be honest with you, I never really considered this game to be that great. It's okay. It's alright. I'm sure many of you, Where's that? Where's that special thing? Where's that potion? Come on, where's that potion? Where's that potion? I'm sure a lot of you know how to warp in this game. you're going to need the vase and you're going to need a potion. You just need to warp into this other world, go down the pipe and you'll warp to somewhere. That's it. Yeah, there are warp zones, but they're a little bit different in this game. And you just warp to this area. This is the snow area, a little bit annoying. But what can you do? I think that'll be enough. Thank you for watching, and I'm sure we'll meet again. And I'll see you next time.